under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. TJ Antone, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
In now is Nico Horner, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First delivery to him. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it, the pitcher has to throw strikes, the offense has to show up, but I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game. The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Here's another 0-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. 1 out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. Contreras, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now another 1-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Contreras stands at first with 1 out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. To second for 1. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. Nothing across here this half. It's the Cubs 0 with the Reds coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Kyle Hendricks is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Now into the box, D. Strange Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And there's one down now. Digging in next, Jesse Winker. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here it comes. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Two-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
Full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So here is Joey Votto. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He's set and the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Runners on first with one down. Soft liner to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately. There's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
In now, Eugenio Suarez. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's collected 11 hits in 41 ABs. He's also got 12 runs batted in. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
So 1-2.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Softly hit toward the hole. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means two men are in scoring position now with two away. Ready now for Cincinnati, Mike Moustakas. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. From the stretch. 0-1 the count. Winker, the runner at third. Votto on at second with two down. Lifted down the line and left. Bryant is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. And ending in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Now here it comes.
1-1.
And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-1. Now a ball pulled deep down the left field line, but it's going to be a foul ball. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
And now Javier Baez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. A ball and a strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Up next, Ian Happ. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
None out, runners at first and second. Got him out of his front foot. It's 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Now at the plate, Ildemaro Vargas. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
The 1-0. Count is 1-2 now. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not just yet. It's ball 2. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Castellanos the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Stepping in now, David Bodie, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. And they're runners at the corners now. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
1-1. Grounded to the right. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. At the plate now, Kyle Hendricks, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
In the air, down the line in left. Swinging a soft liner, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Nico Horner, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now.
Roster
3 and
update.
1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of the second. Cubs lead it 2-0. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. First pitch on its way. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Blowing away with that one. It's 1-2. Hendricks has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Here now the 2-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now a ball line softly here toward the right side, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat. Then he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Into the box, Tucker Barnhart. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. Second home run early in the year, and the Reds have come back to tie things at 2 apiece.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Standing in now, T.J. Antone. As it's grounded sharply to first. And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. In now for the Reds, D. Strange Gordon, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We've played 2, and we are tied 2-2. New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Now the 1-0. On a rope to the second baseman. But the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Bryant.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. From the belt, kicks and deals. Drilled down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line, you can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
And that brings up Javi Baez as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
The center fielder,
Bases are loaded here with 1 away. And that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. From the belt, the pitch. And this is low, ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-0. Into the gap in left center. This is down, and it'll head for the wall. 1 run scores. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
To the plate now, Ildemaro Vargas, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. A 1 pitch on its way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Nick one's under it. 2 down. So a man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. First delivery to him. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And no advance. It's ball 1. 3 runs already home here. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the stretch.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball 2.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
The 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run here in the early going, and the lead is now 7-2.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Wade Miley is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. In now, Kyle Hendricks. A ball and no strikes. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. Miley has his target. Here it comes on 1-0. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Votto. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 7 and the Reds 2. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Jesse Winker.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Full count, here it comes. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. On the ground is short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and Votto is retired. It's a double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. None left for Cincinnati. They're down 5. It's 7-2. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Cubs.
And now here is Nico Horner. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Miley, a native of Louisiana, the Bayou State. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Winker arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting.
There's the look of the final line for the Reds starter, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
Hey, in this day and age where runs are at a premium, you certainly can't give any free passes. Had a rough go commanding the strike zone, gave up 4 walks, and that really hurt him in this one.
Next to stand in is Wilson Contreras. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
This is the pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rizzo. Fouled off. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Miley's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope, that's a ball. 1-1.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Miguel.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Weighing inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. From the stretch.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Rizzo, the runner at first with 2 gone. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Liner toward right center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Here's Javier Baez. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. Comes set and the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Hard hit at third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Fouled away. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and he pops him up. And that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Throw won't get him.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
At the plate, Ildemaro Vargas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
One 0 count. Here it is. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0. You give this hitter count leverage, he probably tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count, he's got to really think through this and have a great game plan.
High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And an easy play there from Moustakas, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Cubs are on top 9-2. Striding in is Mike Moustakas. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Now here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
Hey.
shot down the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
The right fielder, number 2, Nick.
Now at the plate here is Nicholas Castellanos. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the AB now. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo was there. The second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So here's Tyler Naquin, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Brought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what is you can do. There's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle. It doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out in the inning into an infield single.
Standing in now, Tucker Barnhart, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Now at the plate is David Bodie. Head-to-head history with Wade Miley. He's gone 2 for 6.
David Bodie.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Little chopper back to the mound. Roll right back at him, and it hit him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. Next, it'll be Kyle Hendricks. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now the first pitch. 0-1 pitch. And he powers to cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now. So it's back to the top of the order now, and up next, Nico Horner. Now here it comes. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Miley's ready. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Mustakis ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Cubs are down in order, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Number 32, Matt.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. D. Strange Gordon struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. One and 1 to the Reds leadoff man. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Swing and a liner. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
At the plate now, Jesse Winker, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Last time through was a base hit. The 1-0.
Yep, that ball went out.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
2-0 count, the pitch. 2 balls and a strike to count. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Next to dig in, Joey Votto. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now here's the first offering.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Here's the 0-1. Winker leads off first with 1 away. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Off-speed pitch just missed inside. The 2-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. No hits to this point. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 1-1.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And this will be fouled away. a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 2-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
The 2-2. Swing, and Moustakas sends a drive to right. This ball's got some carry, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, who it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Nick Castellanos now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Stepping in now, Tyler Naquin. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, 2-1. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Well, he's had a good game at the plate so far, 2 for 2, but I don't think you want to work around him if you're on the mound. Pitch him smart, but you certainly don't want to give him too much credit.
Into right field. That'll drop. It's another base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Wow, this guy must be a glutton for punishment because he's given up 6 hits in this inning alone. Not sure how much more rope you can give this guy. At some point, you have to try somebody different.
To the plate now, Tucker Barnhart. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Castellanos over at second. Naquin at first. 2 out in the inning. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Vargas is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's the Cubs 9 and the Reds 6. Noah Ramirez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 41,
Stepping in once again is Wilson Contreras. In his career against this pitcher, small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Here's the first pitch to him.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Now the 2-1 pitch is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1. There's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that, a lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. 1-1.
One ball, one
He got a
strike.
swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. From the stretch.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show. After this, Kyle Holder is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. First pitch coming. Here it is. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, Matty, I think one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up. And D-Row, if you're the offense right now, you're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, usually the starting pitcher doesn't get to see the lineup 3 times through. I wouldn't be shocked if there's a move made to the bullpen here.
Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. Into the box now, D. Strange Gordon. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
1 out, nobody on. That's wide, 2-0. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Corner over to his right, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. So next to hit is Jesse Winker. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First offering. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball match outside.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Go to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They don't make any headway, still down 9-6. Ryan Hendricks is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 68, Ryan Hendricks.
Now to the plate, here is Javier Baez. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
And that'll miss up and in ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Two-0 count, the pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Turned on down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Looking at this, you know he had to be sitting on that pitch because he jumped all over it. Tried to keep him off balance with the old Uncle Charlie, and he was having none of that. Not a bad pitch. He was just waiting for it and blasted a leadoff double.
Into the box, Ian Happ, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. With a 2-1 count now. Hendricks, just 24 years of age. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
2-1, here it is. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And the throw in gets away from him. Next to hit, Ildemaro Vargas. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Baez stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
In now, David Bodie, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. From the belt, kicks and deals. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. The 2-0 pitch. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. Men on third with 2 down. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Big spot. Jason Hayward will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 22, Jason Hayward.
First offering. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Hit back toward the mound. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. In to score, the runner from third.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan. But you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the seventh. Get up and stretch. It's the Cubbies 10 and the Reds 6. Craig Kimbrell comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the seventh. Last half of the seventh here, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Andrew Chafin is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Now the first pitch.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
The 1-0 delivery. 2-0. Chafin, an Ohio native. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
2-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Eugenio Suarez waits on deck. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. And now the first pitch.
Ball at camp.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hot shot down the line. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Standing in now, Mike Moustakas, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Wanna play? I am really good.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
URL.
And right into the shift. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Reds are down in order as the lead holds at 10-6. Liam Bedrosian has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46. And Bedrosian.
Ready to begin the 8th, and now it'll be the catcher, Wilson Contreras. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. The 0-1.
1-1.
Your sense, please don't post links or self-promotions. Thanks.
Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. He's set. Here it comes.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Here's the 0-1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw gets him 2 down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Bryant. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. first pitch on the way. And that misses, ball one. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's in there for a base hit, his third hit of the game.
Boy, not a bad way to end the month. He gets his third hit of this game, and I'm not so sure, Mark, he's going to look forward to the calendar flipping to the next month.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Dan, you get 3 knocks the last day of the month, you're feeling frisky heading into the next 30 days.
Stepping in now, Javier Baez. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Skied into very shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1 as the lead holds at 10-6. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Nicholas Castellanos. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-1 home.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Tyler Naquin waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. There's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. To the plate now, Tyler Naquin. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in the zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Castellanos aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
Oh, he thought he had him right there.
I've been trying to get on Diamond Dynasty. Is it not working for you as well?
Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball. The 2-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him
I
to
have
bite
yet
on
to try
it
it.
again, so
I am not sure.
Gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Tucker Barnhart. As he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. One 0 count. Here it is.
Nope. Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Runners on first with one down. Very weakly on the ground. Now the payoff pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Kyle Farmer will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. He's set and the pitch. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. A 1 pitch on its way. Pushed softly over toward the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And now in the box, D. Strange Gordon. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Now the first pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take it.
The 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Two men are on with two men out. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cubbies 10 and the Reds 6. Lucas Sims enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. From the stretch, off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. The 1-0. Sims, a native of Georgia. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Now the 2-0. It's a fastball that misses. Ildemaro Vargas is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Smoked on the ground left side. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Into the box now, Ildemaro Vargas, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Happ on at first, nobody out. Down the left field line and deep. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
I got 3-2.
Popped him up. Votto over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So now to the plate, David Bodie in his career versus this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Ball.
2-0 now.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Now the 2-0.
Four-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
So now to the plate, Andrew Chafin. Line to the right side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Oh boy, this is some serious bragging rights for the next couple weeks in the clubhouse. When a relief pitcher gets an AB and is able to capitalize with a big base hit, he's not going to let the boys hear the end of this one.
Standing in now, Nico Horner, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Ready with the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Popped up. Moustakis is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. Cubs strand a couple as the lead holds at 10-6. Now to bat, Jesse Winker. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
First pitch on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0 delivery.
2 balls, no strikes.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bryant is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Digging in will be Joey Votto. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the results sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Here it comes. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next to hit is Eugenio Suarez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Cubs have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. 10-6 the final score in this game. Chicago scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Kyle Hendricks with his 4th win this season. TJ Antone allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. Andrew Chafin takes the rare 3-inning save, his 2nd. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.